YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's another retro deck profile from the 2012 YCS Providence. It's called Agents. So here we go. We got two Archlord Christia. You can only special summon this monster when you have exactly 4 fairy monsters in your graveyard with different names. And when this is summoned, you can add 1 fairy type monster from your graveyard and add it to your hand. It has to be a light attribute fairy type monster. And as long as this card's on the field, face up on the field, neither player can special summon monsters, and when this is destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard, you can place this card at the top of your deck. So basically, this is a pretty good monster. Not only just prevents your opponent from special summoning, but if it gets destroyed by battle or by card effect on the field and sent to the graveyard, then you can return it onto the top of your deck and probably use it again in the near future. And also when it's summoned, you can bring back a light attribute monster like Herald of Orange Light, Honest. There's a lot of options. Then you got Free Master Hyperion. Basically what this card does is you can special summon this card from your hand by removing from play 1 the agent monster in your hand, field, or graveyard. Once per turn, you can remove from play 1 light fairy type monster from your graveyard to select 1 card on the field and destroy it. And if the Sanctuary in the Sky is face up on the field when this effect's used, you can use this effect once again. So it's a pretty good monster. You can basically special summon this from your hand by banishing one of your agent monsters from your hand or on the field. And it's pretty cool. It also destroys 1 card on the field, so it's pretty awesome. Then you got Free the Agent of Venus. What this basically does is, when this is on the field, you can pay 500 light points to special summon 1 mystical shine ball from your deck onto the field. So you basically use this effect up to 3 times, basically. So it's a pretty good monster. Then you got Free the Agent Mystery Earth. 2 the Agent of Mystery Earth. This is a level 2 tuner monster of the build. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 the agent monster from your deck to your hand, except the Agent of Mystery Earth. When Sanctuary in the Sky is face up on the field, you can add 1 Master Hyperion from your deck to your hand instead. So basically, not only this is the main tuner of this whole build, this basically allows you to add cards like the Agent of Venus from your deck to your hand and set up your combos. And if you have Sanctuary of the Sky on the field, you can add a Master Hyperion from your deck to your hand instead. Then you got Free Mystic Shine Ball. There's no explanation for these guys. You already know what this does, because this is for this effect basically. And it's a good XYZ material for the level 2 Gachi XYZ monster. So, you know what I mean? Then you got Free the Herald of Orange Light. Basically what this does is, this is basically like the effect veiler of the build. You discard this and 1 other light fairy type monster from your hand, send it to the graveyard to negate the activation of a monster effect and destroy it. So it's pretty cool. Then you got 1 Honest. You know what it does. Then you got Free Thunder King Ryo. Then you got the Tour Guide Engine and Sangan. Then you got 2 Card Trooper, 1 Gores, and 1 Blackluster Soldier on Boy at the beginning to wrap up the monsters. Now for the spell cards, you got Free Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole. Then for the trap cards, you got Free Call of the Haunted. Then you got the Solemn Brigade, 2 Solemn Warnings, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 2 Torrential Tribute to wrap up the trap cards. Now for the extra deck, you got Ally of Justice Catastor, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, Black Rose Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Mistworm. Now for the XYZ monsters, you got Gachi, whatever this is called. You got 2 of them. Then you got number 96 Dark Mist, 1 Daigusto Phoenix, 1 Wind Up Zinmanes, 1 Leviair the Sea Dragon, 1 Leviathan Dragon, 1 Acid Golem, and then last but not least, 1 Tempo. So that's the build. Hope you all enjoy. More videos coming soon. Comment and subscribe. Later, guys.